Hey everybody, welcome to week 2 economics course here. Got my scenery up, but it's a little bit different. And I know depending on which course, some of you are in both courses, so you might see some similar stuff here, but there might be some different in here too, so it just depends. But anyway, so I'll touch on this and why I got this here is because when I was a kid, my parents got divorced when I was young, and my mother was from Ireland, so she took me back to Ireland like in 1962 to 66. So I spent about 4 years over there. So this is pretty much the kind of house we have. Didn't have a camera, so this was the type of house, very similar. And we even had a little hen house out the side there. So, but anyway, so that was that. My theme this week is appreciate. I mentioned the other videos. You know, my wife's birthday was this weekend, so we went to Grant's farm up here in St. Louis and, took the grandkids and a couple of our kids. And so we did that. And so, just things like that, family makes you think about things. And so I just thought, appreciate what you got, the opportunity. You've heard me talk before about you have an opportunity here that a lot of people will never have, and you should take advantage of it and appreciate what you have. That brings me on to, Monty Python. Though some of you may or not know who this is, but anyway, if you don't, the reason I thought of him is in one of the movies or a sketch I seen years ago, there was a line where there was two characters talking, and one guy was complaining about something. He didn't have a chicken leg or something, or whatever it was, and so the other character went off and said, "Oh, if I only had." A chicken when I was growing up or something like that. So that's got me on that point of, if you only had, you all have opportunity. And so I'm just showing you one example here, like example of where I lived for 4 years in Ireland. Back then we didn't have internet and even phones. Now this was in the middle 60s over there. There was a phone, and they finally got a phone, and that was a big thing at a pub down at the 2-3 miles down the road. The electricity had only been put in like a month or two before I got there. No TV. We got TV a couple of years after been there, and it was a little black and white. And it was like a one station out of Dublin that was broadcasting like 3 hours a night, something like that. Water and plumbing. No water, no plumbing, and actually, I mentioned the other video, Marvel's a Google here. You're able to do Google Earth now and look at places. And so where we lived was up the road, down way up there. And here's the water pump that we used to go down to get a couple buckets of water, every day. So that's where our water came from. So that's pretty neat. The other thing we didn't have is cars. Actually, it was also a big thing because two local farmers both got Volkswagen Beetles at the same time, black Beetles. And the license plates on them, I remember, were the same number, 001 and 002. So it was kind of a big deal. So, but anyway, so there's a little bit of background on me. And the only reason I bring this up is, when I'm a kid, I had no idea what I didn't have. Kids are resilient like that. But as adults, and you have opportunities, whatever your opportunity is, you appreciate it. So that's my point for this week, just to remind you, because I know some people struggle. I also bring it up. The other thing got me thinking about is because there was a student in the previous term want to do the extension, 2-week extension, and I had no problem. But come to find out, that student couldn't do it because they'd already failed too many courses and were too far behind. And even though they were like 3/4 way through the program, they were out. And so the reason I tell you that is, help you stay focused and don't fall. Most of you are doing real good, but if it applies to you and you're having problems keeping up, you need to. This was something you wanted to do, and once you get it done with, you'll be happy about it. But you need to stay focused and don't let things get in your way. Don't let those distractors get you. So, all right. Upcoming week here, week 2, you got 3 chapters. Supply, market forces, the supply and demand, measuring income, and measuring cost of living. So I'm not going to go into all of this. A couple of you have been in touch with me if you got any questions. But again, this is economics is a tough course. It's a lot of, I guess they're all tough, but some might be a little tougher than others depending on what you like or don't like. But so with that, I'll let you go. I'll keep this short. And I'm going to post a YouTube video also with this, and I encourage you to do it. It goes along with my theme this week of appreciating what you have and getting out there and doing what you need to do. you know, and not just at school. I mean, it could be other things, you know, family, you know, be it family, church, job. You know, there's a lot of things that you may need to focus on and appreciate what you have. So, all right, with that, test question. Well, I already told you I went to Grant's Farm, so there you go. There's a couple of pictures of that. And I'll do something different this week. I'll give you a little bit of, I'll give you some live, what I call live action this time. So, just for, you know, just for giggles here. All right, so there you go. That's the live action for you. So with that, I'll let you go. Have a great week. As always, get in touch if you need anything. And that's it. Take care.